What's up, guys? It's your boy EW Lee, aka Corrupt Alpha, back out here another video on today, guys. Yeah, I know you're seeing me on the 2K25 builder. I didn't get sent out for community creations or whatever it's called. Whenever you go to 2K and they let you create builds and stuff like that, I'm not Joe Knows or nothing. And I also just realized that for the pre-order, I was told if you pre-order any edition, you could play 7 days early, but it's just the Leave No Doubt and the $100 edition, the Superstar edition. So yeah, buddy like me, what I'm saying, a little too broke to barely afford the damn the base game, what I'm saying. Doesn't look like I'm going to be getting that hoe early. So September 6th is still the day that I'm going to have to get it. But I came here to talk about something a little crazy that I saw, right? Now, I was just watching Double H, right, his video, and he was able to make a 7 foot, what was it, 7'4" build, all right. I didn't even watch it all the way through, but it's a 7'4" build, and I looked at some of the requirements, stuff like that. He was able to get like a 60 speed and like a 48 agility on a 7'4". See, this is a 7'3", and I can't even get down on the 7'3". The speed with ball on his was a little lower at a 7'3", like his was at 38 speed with ball, mine's at 40, right? But the speed and agility overall was a lot better on a 7'4" with 249 on the weight, right? So I'm gonna go about 230 on the weight, right? This is probably similar to how I'm gonna do my build in real life, my Vic build that I make every year, right? But you can still see this is good too. You know what I'm saying? Like in 2K25, this is not bad. Okay, 44 speed with ball, 60 speed, 48 agility. If I max out my perimeter defense, maybe I'll be, better than just a cone out there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll be able to play a little bit of defense out there. But listen, I'm gonna drop my height down to 7'2", right? I want to toy with something, right? So this year, my Victor Wembanyama build is made at 7 foot. It's made at 7 foot, and I did all this just so I can get that 60 speed with ball. All right, I went 230 on the weight, so I was able to get a 62 speed with ball and a 63 agility, 73 speed. Right, not a bad build. Okay, for a big, especially because my wingspan was like, I think I had like a 7'5" wingspan or something like that. My wingspan's pretty long. Pause. You know, so to be a big and be able to run that fast is good, right? But it seems like they accommodate more for the bigs in their height rather than speed as well. So you could be a taller big and still be kind of shifty out there. You know what I'm saying? So next year, or I guess this year on 2K26, I'm thinking about making a 7'2" build. I know what you're thinking. That's pretty. You know, it's gonna be pretty slow, and you're most likely right. But just off this alone, if I can get like I want to get a 60 speed with ball, okay? But if they have like a Victor Wembanyama drill style, I can get a 7 foot, or that I can get a 50 speed with ball. This might be the build I'm going with. This might possibly be the build I'm going with. I'm gonna go 226, 7'2" with a 7'7" wingspan. I might go a little lower just to get a higher three ball because oh my god, let me tell y'all, he went 7'4" with a 7'4" wingspan. He was able to get a 90 or a 89 3. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. You know what I'm saying? Because even here, you can't even get a 89 3. So that is wild. They did accommodates for that. And I don't want to, go 7'3", 7'3" wingspan. Like I could, I really could, because that, 3-point shot is probably worth it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm thinking out this year going 7'2", down on the weight a little bit, probably a lot of bit. I think what I say 226, probably like a 7'6" wingspan, or maybe a 7'5", just in case. I don't know. 7'7" gives me a higher driving dunk, gives me an 80. I wanted an 80 just so I can get was the Victor Wembanyama dunk style. I think you need like a 80 and a 90 standing dunk. So might just go 7'7", and I might see if I could try to get a takeover, like some badge upgrades for my 3-point shot. But just think about this. This build is probably going to have like a 50 speed with ball, right? Which already has a 50 here, but 50 speed with ball, max out the speed is 62. I'm pretty sure that the attributes that you get for the speed on this one is going to be a lot better on 2K26. Like I'm guessing like 55 agility, maybe like a 65 speed, maybe a 60 speed with ball or 55 speed with ball. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's damn near what it's going to be around, right? And overall, I feel like the shooting is going to be a lot better. So this is 7'2" with a 7'7" wingspan. It goes up to like what is it, a 79? I feel like this is going to go to like a 73 or 83. That would be absolutely crazy. 83 3-point shot. Imagine I just put the mid range up to like an 80. Don't really need a high mid range, you know what I'm saying? Especially on it's kind of like a popper build almost. Stand and dunk, we're gonna go all the way up to a 90. Drive and dunk up to like I said, an 80. I want an 80 drive and dunk. I'm gonna go 80 drive and lay. Close shot to an 84. Post control to like a 77. Some slight, some light, you know what I'm saying? Pass act. I'm not sure how good pass act's gonna be next year, like what the requirements are gonna be. So I'm kind of happy I'm getting the game a little late, just so I could watch other people make their videos on it and be like, okay, well, I need to make this for this build, I need to make that for that build, you know, stuff like that. And max out the perimeter just in case I feel like, just because I feel like we're gonna need it. Actually, take this down a little bit more. Yep, the block's gonna go to at least like a 88, maybe higher. Offensive rebound 92. Damn near max strength. Max vert. Like, you can't tell me this build isn't hard, Swin. And like I said, this is just off of this year alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine, like, you don't need as much block to get high, or, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I could definitely take that block down if I was able to get a max +2 or something like that, you know, especially with the greening rebounds thing, you know? But just think about this build. Just think about just think about this build. I'm about to play on it, but think about this build, but faster, man. This is going to be so comp. I feel like it's going to be so comp to have like a 7'2" to 7'4" big that just sits down there and plays hard defense, pause, you know, all that stuff, but is also able to dribble. Like, think about that. The nigga's going to be able to dribble, folks. That is going to be absolutely wild. Go-to shot, we're just going to go Vic. Dribble pull up, Jabari Smith. Spin jumper, we'll go normal. Hop jumper. Yeah, I just feel like this is going to be absolutely crazy to play on. You know what I'm saying? Next year. I can't wait I keep saying next year, but it's really this year. I can't wait to use this. Um, I can't wait to use this type build, a tall ass build that's able to, you know, do some speed demon type shit. The ball handle I'm not too worried on. Only thing I'm really worried on is oh shit. Only thing that like I'm really worried about would be like speed with ball and like the regular speed, right? I'm not even do all that, but like yeah, I feel like shit like that's gonna go crazy, 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying? It has to go crazy. Just do all this and let's just get the Vic and Shaq. And boom. From there, do a little windmill. Nah, big man windmills. Hell yeah. And then go to wait, continue editing, save and exit. Boom. But yeah, I feel like this type of build is going to be absolutely dominating on 2K26. I mean, I would hate to be another big, or even be on the opposing team of a big that has like a 92 rebound with like a 7'7" wingspan. That's like 7'2". High vert as well. If I was able to add a higher vert to this, like I was just able to get jump off for Vic. Like, this build isn't the fastest, right? Like, dribble up a little bit, but you see how much stamina that's taken down? Vic just absolutely jacked my shit. Pause. But yeah, that's something crazy. And then also, like, I saw the KD build this year. Like, your builds could dead serious be demigods this year. Like, and I know we use that term in the 2K community like a lot. It's like, oh, this build is a demigod-esque build, demigod build, all this. No, I'm being dead serious. When you get to run fast as like a forward, like you get to run as fast as a forward with having the size of a 7'4", 7'2", 7'3" center, having the shooting ability of like Zach LaVine, you know what I'm saying? Having the dribble ability of Kevin Durant, having the defensive ability of possibly Victor Wembanyama, having the rebounding ability of possibly Victor Wembanyama. That is just a crazy thing to think about, because I'm just getting yammed every single time. Holy shit. See, Vic is listed at 7'4". People say he's 7'6", 7'5", all that shit, right? He's listed at 7'4". So I think he was listed at 7'3", but now I think they list his ass at 7'4". Either way, he's tall as shit. All right, as I just get dunked on. Like definitely this build, like I'm not sure about y'all, but on 2Ks, like this year's 2K and 2Ks in the past, when you go to 7 foot, anything above 7'1", really, like 7'1" is like, it's okay. 7'2", 7'3", it feels clunky. You feel me? It feels super clunky. And with them adding a 7'4", that's making me think, okay, well, 7'2s aren't going to be that clunky anymore. You know what I'm saying? They can't be. They can't be that clunky because you're dead serious sitting here making taller builds. You have to master the builds before that before making this ones. And maybe they should be clunky. You know what I'm saying? But with somebody like Victor Wembanyama in the game who's not clunky at all, he's not awkward when he dribbles the ball. He's not awkward. He's playing defense. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gots to do it. But yeah, like I just said, this build is gonna be super fun to play on next year or 2K26, whatever you want to say, next year, this year, fucking every year. You know what I'm saying? This build is gonna be super tough. Pairing this up with like a playmaking guard, you know what I'm saying, where you can just go down there and snag the rebounds, or like a defensive forward, like a defensive type forward. Just Jesus Christ, we're over here snagging blocks as well. Meant to pass it to Circle. Is that Bogdanovich? See if I can get down here and grab the board. Cannot. But yeah, I hope that y'all like this video. I know it's kind of a short little video, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about 2K, but oh my God, I am so hyped for 2K26. I can't wait to get on there and make my first build. I hope that y'all come to see the build video and all that stuff. But that's it. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.